Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve Primo with Savant Playback here. Today, I'm going to be showing you our 0G Nano case. I guess it's a rack, not a case. I think you know what I mean though. So what we've done here is we've built a small chassis that would be able to have a toolless removable lid. So we've got our 4 thumb screws here, just like on our larger 1535R. That'll allow you to take this lid off. We've got a small support flange on the rear, pretty large support flange on the front. The reason that I put this here is because I assumed that we would be doing one interface on the bottom, probably a Mio, maybe a Play Audio 12, and people would want to have some way to kind of keep everything, power, stuff like that, covered up. I threw a D-style connector over here, which comes in really handy. So we do have an alternate lid for this. So it comes all the way up, which would allow you to do, say, a Play Audio 12 and a Mio in here. It's pretty tight, I would say, if you're doing that, but I'm super excited to see people do that. So on the bottom right here, we have 2 different USB mounting positions, basically. So if you want a little bit of extra room in the back, what you can do is you can mount your interface further forward, which would prohibit you from using USBs on the front of a Play Audio 12, or this 10mm offset will allow you to use USBs on the front of your Play Audio 12. And that way, depending on what your cabling looks like in the rear, you know, sometimes 10mm can be really, really helpful. So I'll flip over the rack now so that you can see the back side and the small panel that we've got built in. So on the rear here, what we did was we made a 16-hole panel, and it's just perfectly evenly spread. You get this small flange right here for support, and then this panel is just flanged up, and then there's a small flange that goes inside. There's just a little bit of room right here, so just enough to be able to do, power in, power through. 16 I/O you can do quite a bit with. So I guess one of the last things maybe again on the bottom would be like the rubber feet. Just have adhesive rubber feet on the bottom. You can stack these on top of each other, and the rubber feet are like 50 cents. So if you decide that, your feet get damaged or cut up or something like that, instead of having to have rivets or something, they're just a VHB based adhesive. It's a 3M product that we worked with them to make sure that we'd be able to have something that was really long lasting, but yet wouldn't damage the paint if you had to replace them. So the sides have some pretty cool little venting going on. Just some geometry, something kind of cool to let a little bit of airflow through and just be a little bit, aesthetic. So this is the 0G Nano. I will put the lid on this and swap it out, and then maybe check out the next video, and that's going to be the 0G Nano with the alternate lid. Thanks for stopping by.